It's wonderful to be here, and it's especially wonderful to be here as we really give the first Wine Trial Award, and I know it's been mentioned, but that makes this day very, very special. I too want to join the chorus of recognizing Carrie Coughlin and the work that she has done in a few years. You know, I don't work closely with the Friends every single day. Life's busy and they know what they're doing and they're just out helping and making a difference. And Carrie has really made me much more aware of Friends. And I think she's doing that with every single person in the city of Boston. The organization is on the map, it's relevant, it's just doing more work than it ever has. So I just really do want to give it up to Carrie. Friends has had a really productive year. And I do like numbers, but those numbers are really meaningful because they really represent a lot of lives that have been assisted. You know, they're providing a lot of resources for emergency services and shelter and food, but it is so much more than that, as you know. They are getting folks housed. They're getting them a career or reunited with the career. They're getting them case management and recovery services. It really, they recognize the continuum. And it's kind of amazing what the small agency is able to accomplish in just the last 12 months. So I just feel very, very, very honored and happy that they are in this city. They are really ensuring that our residents are well taken care of and they're moving out of homelessness. Boston's a wonderful city. And if you don't live in the city and you live outside the city, you still consider yourself a Bostonian, but Boston is a wonderful city. And a couple of weeks ago, I met with, and we do this once a year, all of the housing directors in high-cost cities, San Francisco and LA and DC and Chicago and Miami, and we all get together and we bitch, but we also share really good ideas. And you have this program, and I want to know more about that. And it really is 2 days, and it's a wonderful time. And the directors, they happened to be in Boston a couple weeks ago, and they were saying to me, "Where are your homeless? We're walking around, we're all over the city, and we're just not seeing encampments. We're not seeing, groups of homeless people." And that is true. I think at the point in time count, there were 140 individuals. Now, point in time count depends on the weather, and it's imperfect, but it's kind of the best we have. It was 140 individuals on the street, and that is a credit to you all. Now, we have shelters. We're a shelter city, and the shelters are well run, and they're taking care of people and getting them what they need, and nobody should live in shelter. But to have so few people on the street really, I think, speaks volumes about Boston. And Boston has gotten through some pretty hard times, and I think about just recently in healthcare for the homeless and what we were working together every single morning during the COVID pandemic. That was a really scary time. And right now we're dealing with the opiate epidemic, which was still with us even though we're making some gains. And now, as Jonathan mentioned it, we have a federal government that is absolutely determined to tear down what we know works in Boston. We're now, I think, in our third lawsuit with them, just trying to convince them legally that permanent supportive housing works and we should continue these programs. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. So we could get very, very discouraged. We've been through a lot and we're going through a lot. But I'm pretty committed and I'm pretty optimistic that Boston's going to get through this time too. And we're going to continue to do what's right. And we're continue to really, bring what we need to people that are homeless. And I don't want to get depressed. Sometimes I do. I hope that doesn't happen very frequently. But I think we're going to get through it because of the organizations that are in this city. And it was Boston Public Health Commission, Pine Street, and there's so many, St. Anthony's, St. Francis House. It's this beautiful, wonderful network that the Friends support. And together, with all of the business interests and just individuals volunteering together, we always get through these very difficult times. So because of that, I just want to say to all of you, I thank you for being here, right? Even being here today is important, and continuing to work as a city, work as a community of love. So I just want to thank you so much, and I am convinced that if we just keep at it, more and more people will be housed, and if we ever get a federal government back that makes some sense, that has a heart, that we'll even see more progress. But thank you so, so much.